saw Conor McGregor blow out his knee last week, I thought one thing. This guy ran the 2010s. Ran the 2010s. There was nothing you could do without hearing his name. He was that good. And then I thought Tom Brady's retired. Kobe's gone. Rest in peace. And LeBron's about to retire in the next couple of years. So I wanted to make this video to showcase and highlight the greatest era of sports history.
A minute to play. Bryant for the lead. Yes!
Pass is caught. Diggs! Sideline! Touchdown! It's a pitbull. Jenkins gives it to Jenkins for the championship. Rebound box. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Play clock at 5. Pass is intercepted at the goal line. Curry back to Iguodala. Up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. It's Lillard. He got the shot off. This is going to be a tough play. The Cavs win the World Series.
The NFL in the 2010s was straight out of a movie. And I'm going to start it with the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history. Super Bowl 51, Pats Falcons. Falcons were up 28-3 against Tom Brady and the Pats. The game was basically over. Everybody was leaving. Atlanta was already celebrating. Then somehow Tom Brady did the absolute impossible. Drive after drive. Tom Brady capped it off with touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. Everybody was going crazy. And then when Julian Edelman caught that pass, oh my goodness. You had to be there to see it. It was the greatest game I've seen in my whole entire life. And this officially cemented Brady as the greatest quarterback ever.
He's in! Patriots win the Super Bowl! Brady has his 5th! What a comeback!
Can't mention that Super Bowl without mentioning Super Bowl 49. The Seahawks-Pats. The Seahawks had a chance to beat Tom Brady. They were right on the goal line, and they had Marshawn Lynch. And by the way, back then in the 2010s, Marshawn Lynch was untackleable. But instead, Pete Carroll decides to pass the ball. Pass the ball on like the 3-yard line. Malcolm Butler, a rookie by the way, comes in and swoops that thing up and wins the Super Bowl for the Pats.
Pass is intercepted at the goal line by Malcolm Butler. Everett and Richard Sherman.
Now let me start talking about Odell Beckham Jr. Listen, just like I said Conor McGregor was everywhere, Odell's name was everywhere. He was probably one of the most famous people on the planet. And then he pulls off one of the greatest catches, not one, the greatest catch in football history. Getting fouled on the 5-yard line, catching it all the way back here. Like, it was like a 50-yard pass. Like, incredible.
And Manning's going to heave one. There's a flag. How in the world?
Oh my goodness. That may be the greatest catch I've ever seen in my life.
Marshawn Lynch. Beastquake. Against the Saints, this guy got a run up the middle, and he looked like he was going to be down for like a regular 3-yard gain. And then he just breaks, what, 9-12 tackles? After he breaks like 6 tackles, he gives Jabari Greer the nastiest stiff arm you'll ever see. Just shoved him like 15 yards.
The Saints have the ball. Oh, look at this run. What a run. Marshawn Lynch still on his feet. Has blockers now. He's dancing his way for the touchdown.
And in the 2010, you could actually do this. And this. And this. And this. And this. And this. Just like how the NFL had the greatest Super Bowl ever, the NBA had the greatest finals ever. LeBron is down 3-1 in the finals, and he manages to come all the way back. In Game 7, the last 3 minutes of this game, no team could score at all. Nobody could hit a shot until Iguodala gets a fast break, and it's looking like the easiest layup in the world. But LeBron, out of nowhere, just glasses that thing.
Iguodala to Curry, back to Iguodala, up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James.
This led to a Kyrie 3 that won them the final.
Irving and Curry, one-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good. Kyrie Irving.
The narrative about this, LeBron comes back to Cleveland, promises to win them a championship after leaving them to go to Miami, and finally does it in the craziest fashion an athlete can possibly do.
Cleveland This is for you!
Another thing we had in the 2010s was the Kobe farewell tour. This whole year was just the craziest, especially this one. The last game of his career. Calling it nothing after this. The last game of Kobe's career. He just decides to drop 60 in the craziest fashion ever. Hitting a game winner, all of it.
With half a minute to play, Bryant for the lead! Yes!
Then after the game, he gives a post-game speech and says Mamba out, dropping the mic forever. I mean, you can't write this.
Mamba out.
Steph Curry ran basketball. This guy went nuclear. Unanimous MVP, breaking records like it was nothing. Putting on a whole generation of kids just chucking threes from like 40. 2016 Steph was different. You never seen a player like 2016 Steph. If you missed it, I'm sorry, but you missed it. There's no going back, and you'll never find a player like that again.
They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!
Now on to the UFC. And honestly, the C in UFC should just stand for Conor McGregor. The UFC doubled in popularity solely because of Conor. This guy had the craziest personality, the craziest skill set. He was knocking everybody out and talking mad stuff about it. He would tell you to your face, I'm knocking you out. There's nothing you can do about it. And he would every time. But the craziest fight was the Khabib fight. The trash talk in this fight leading up to it was not just trash talk. It was real. These two hated each other.
Shut your mouth, mate.
McGregor threw metal at Khabib's bus, breaking the window, got arrested. But at the end of it, Khabib storms out of the octagon, starts beating up all of Conor's people. And then Khabib's people storm into the cage, start beating up Conor. And then everybody starts beating each other up. They legitimately hated each other. And that's what made this so good.
There's the title! Still undisputed! Khabib Nurmagomedov!
And that leads us to McGregor Mayweather. Also, one of the craziest fights ever. Conor McGregor was such a big celebrity at this point that he could just do whatever he wanted to do. And Mayweather was like 48-0 at this point, just undefeated. And Conor's like, let me box him. And Mayweather's like, sure. There were so many people watching. Craziest event ever. And Conor McGregor was actually holding his own against the greatest boxer ever. And then in like the 8th, the 9th round, you can kind of see Floyd was just starting to piece him up. McGregor was getting tired, and then Floyd came in with the TKO in the 10th round. Still, one of the craziest fights ever.
Robert Byrne has stopped the fight! But what a night it has been here in Las Vegas!
And with that being said, all the crazy storylines that you could only write in a movie that happened in actual real life in the 2010 sports era comes to a close with McGregor blowing out his knee. We're never gonna get sports like that ever again. I'm gonna sign off now. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I got plenty more coming. And let me know in the comments, what's your favorite sports moment of that era? And as always, catch you guys on the flip.